Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been living under a rock, you've been seeing everyone trying to recreate the Euphoria looks. The makeup looks in that show are literally iconic, so I thought I would try my hand at it today, and I saw this one, this Maddy look. It's like purplish blue, some silver, white, a really thick winged liner, and then some jewels as well, the iconic jewels. So this is my inspiration for today. I'm trying to channel my inner Maddy, so we'll see how it goes. So let's try to recreate this look. So she has a really even complexion and like flawless looking skin in that photo. So I'm just gonna use my favorite kind of base combination right now, and that's the KVD Balm. And then I have been really liking their new concealer as well. And I'm going to do a little bit of concealer just to get even more of that like even flawless base. I'm going to contour a little bit with the Fenty Matchsticks in Mocha. It's a very like airbrushed, not very contoured look. So I'm not going to do much, but I want some definition for sure. She has a very like soft blush, like just very subtle. So I'm gonna use this Anastasia little trio. It's in Berry Adore, and I'm gonna be using Desert, so this lightest one. And I'm just like tapping it off on the back of my hand first, just because I know how pigmented these blushes are. And I just want the lightest little amount, just for like some color, but she really doesn't have like a very significant looking like blush. And then her brows are like very minimal. It kind of just looks like there's some like clear brow gel through them, but they do look a little bit filled in, not for like size, but for like thickness. So I'm not going to be like overdrawing my brows at all, but I think I'm going to fill them in to make them a little bit longer. We definitely have a different like eyebrow shape, so it looks a little different. And then I'm just gonna run some clear brow gel through to make them like that nice and fluffy and like lifted look. Just a little bit. Okay, now for eyes. It looks like there's like a very light pink in her crease, and then on top of the lid is like a silvery white, and then close to her lash line is like a purpley blue. So I kind of have like 3 palettes here that I kind of found those like similar colors in. So for like the purpley bluish color, I thought this one was pretty. It's called La La Lavish in like this buxom palette that I made, and it is like shimmery on her eyes, so I wanted that same effect. And then for the pink, this color here, Moo Point from the Pure Raw Beauty Kristi palette. This one I think matches really well. And then for like the silvery white from the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay, this one here. It's called Booty Call. I'm gonna start first with that like pinky color in my crease. I think I want the pink a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna use the only like really light pink that I have is in this Huda Beauty Chocolate Brown palette, and it's like this one right here. It's more of like a peach, but I'm hoping that it will add a little bit of lightness because the color on her lid is a little bit more like, let's say like baby pink or light pink. Either way, it doesn't have to be perfect, but right, now I'm going to take my little Buxom palette and use that purpley shade and put it close to the lash line because it kind of looks like that silvery white is over everything. So I'm going to put this down first. And then I'm going to take Booty Call and put it more so like in the center, but kind of over everything. I think I want the purple to be a little bit more vibrant. So I'm going to try to take Tribute here from the Raw Beauty Kristi palette and dip in, then tap it off on a Kleenex because I don't want it to be like very opaque, I guess. I just want a little bit more color. I'm kind of just layering the purple and then that blue purple color from the Buxom palette and then that white silvery color until I kind of got like the desired look. And she has a nice thick wing, so I'm going to do the Anastasia liquid liner. I find that this like kind of dries out as I'm going. It's really nice for like the first layer, but then it starts to kind of like feel like it's getting dry. So I'm just gonna like do a little bit of cleanup and like more detail with the tattoo liner just to like make my wings a little bit more perfect. They're definitely not perfect, but she does have a little bit of liner on like the inner corner connecting to the top liner and then on the outer corner like below the lash line as well. So I'm just going to take the 24/7 Urban Decay pencil liner and try to recreate that. It looks like there might be a little of the purple color over the liner a little bit, so I'm just going to take that from the Buxom palette and just like put it in the center just a little bit to make the liner not so like stark, just like have that purple showing a little bit more. And then her lashes are all like long and wispy and like fluttery, and they kind of have like little like clusters that are a little thicker. So I just got these at Target. They're the Lily lashes and they look like, I feel like almost exactly like how her lashes look. So I'm gonna apply those. And I'm just going to use the Duo Lash Glue. Well, that was super easy to apply. Okay, lashes are on. I have not worn any lashes for probably year and a half, 2 years. But they're super pretty and they're really easy to apply. I was gonna do a layer of mascara, and she definitely has mascara on her bottom lashes as well. Okay, and now for the funnest part. I had to go to 3 different stores to try to find jewels like this. I went to Target and looked in like their nail section and didn't have anything. And then I looked at Ulta, I looked at their nail section, I looked at like, I mean anything I could think of that would have jewels like this. And then finally I thought of Claire's. So good old Claire's, haven't been there in years, but they have their little nail art gems. So I'm gonna use those. And then she just has these along her crease. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on each eye. So let's try it. Yee. I'm just gonna be using lash glue for this. Annoy this. Okay, one down. One more. Oh, I can't believe I actually got 8 on there. I thought for sure I was gonna like be at like 6 and run out of room. So I'm putting a little bit of the lash glue on the gem and then letting it dry just like you would for lashes, just to get it a little bit tacky so it doesn't like fall right off. And then just applying with the tweezers. Seems to be working the best. Okay. One eye is done. Okay. They're all on. I started putting these ones closer together, so I literally fit 9, and I was like, should I just leave it? Like one has 9, one has 8, but then I was like, that will bug me too much, so I had to take a few off and like space them out a little bit, but I think we got there. I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder under my eyes just to like set everything in. I feel like you barely need it with this concealer and foundation like mix, but just don't want to get like oily or anything. And that was just the Laura Mercier powder. I'm gonna add just a little bit more bronzer. I'm gonna use the Milani bronzer, the Silky Matte bronzer in Suntan. It's like a nice neutral color. Okay, last for lips, she definitely has a darker liner than the gloss on her lips. So I'm going to use the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil from Nude Sticks. This is in Purity. And if that's a little too dark, I'm going to use the NYX pencil liner in Nude Pink. I just feel like this is too light. So I need something a little bit darker to line first. But I might end up like mixing the two liners. It's a little dark, so I'm going to use that nude pink and just go over it. Then she has a really pretty like subtle gloss, pinky gloss. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty cream gloss in Fenty Glow. I feel like the center of her lips are nice and light, so I'm going to use the Buxom gloss in White Russian just to add a little bit of lightness in the center. Spray a little with MAC Fix Plus. That was so much fun. Definitely let me know how you think I did in the comments below. And I challenge you today to do something a little bit out of your comfort zone that you're not so sure you're able to do, but do it anyway. Because I've definitely never glued jewels on my face before, but I did it and I had a lot of fun. And I think it turned out pretty good. So definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me. I will see you on Tuesday for another new video. Bye!